Hey guys, I'm Robin Rosado with Top Speed Golf. Today we're going to talk about how you can get some serious distance out of the golf swing, and we're going to talk about lag. So let's go and get started. Okay guys, so distance. Everybody wants to hit the ball farther. It makes the game way easy on you. The further you hit it off the tee, the shorter you have into the green, the better potential you are to hitting the ball closer to the hole, and then maybe you're making birdie or par, so having the lower scores. So to distance, what's the key factor to getting more distance off the tee? Well, or in general, it's going to be speed. What are the two biggest keys to speed? One's going to be the power turn, which we talk about a bunch in the Top Speed Golf system, and the other one's going to be lag, which we're going to talk about today. So let's get started talking about lag. And the number one thing you see wrong with lag is going to be how we're trying to create that lag. So when we're trying to create lag, the key thing I hear is especially when I was younger, and I did this too, is you want to pull straight down, pull down on the club. Let's pull down, feel like you're pulling on a rope right here to create that angle of lag. But one thing that I didn't teach you or show you that it could potentially get you getting really steep down in the ball. So maybe you did this. Maybe you try to create a bunch of lag and pull down, whatever that felt like to you, and you're just hitting it chunky way behind the ball here, or you're overcompensating from there, and now you're thinning or topping it, hitting it really not all that well. I mean, potentially maybe you hit it great. But the one thing that didn't teach you is how we're going to create lag, and that's going to be what I'm going to talk about today, is pulling away from you first. So that's the feeling I want you to get. In order for you to create lag, we're going to be pulling away. So I just mentioned that we're going to be pulling away first, but let me talk about the reason why lag is super important. You look at all those guys on tour, let's take it to the extreme, like the long drive competition guys, where this angle here is really narrowing up in the downswing. You can see how close this club shaft is getting to my shoulder right here. You look at those guys on PGA Tour like Jon Rahm, Sergio Garcia, Brooks Koepka, who have a whole bunch of lag, and they all hit it a long ways. The reason why that's happening is because when we sharpen up this angle here, we're storing up all that energy in our downswing. As we're unwinding everything, that lag is going to release down at the golf ball, and that club head is going to be whipping through impact with a whole bunch of speed. So that's what we're going to do. Again, the thing I see, if you look from here, pull straight down. What that's going to do is get us potentially too steep. Or if I go from the top here and I pull straight down, do you see what my club head did? It went out a little bit. So that's another potential. So what I was saying there is we want to pull away first. I want you to imagine yourself, it's almost like you're trying to go here and you're trying to bang on a door with this side of your hand. You're gonna go like this at the top of your swing and bang on the door. You notice that's gonna be the same feeling as I'm trying to create that lag initially in the downswing here. So then I sharpen up the angle, unwind, rotate, and I'm getting a whole bunch of lag here, and I'm able to whip it through impact. So I'm gonna hit one right now, try my best not to create much lag in the downswing, and then I'm gonna hit another one, getting as much lag as I possibly can. We're gonna look at those numbers, mostly looking at club head speed. That's the only measure I'm looking at right now to see if lag really does increase my club head speed. So this one's gonna be without lag, or as much, least amount of lag as I possibly can, and let's see what I can do. Okay, I probably got a little bit of lag. I still felt like I did it there. Actually, it was a pretty good shot. So let's go ahead and look at the club head speed. Again, that's the one thing we're measuring. So I got 111.3 on that one. Okay, so that one I felt like I put a good swing on it, not a lot of lag. And so this next one I'm gonna talk about how I'm gonna increase the lag a whole bunch and see if I've been able to increase my club head speed. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna do the drill with this. What I'm gonna do is, just like I mentioned a second ago, I'm gonna bang on that door behind me. I'm gonna do 3 bangs. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 full practice swings, trying to feel that same motion again at the first move in the downswing. 1, 2, 3, and now I really felt a ton of lag, so I'm gonna go ahead and step up to it and see if I can get some more club head speed. Ooh, that felt faster. Hopefully that went a little bit faster too. Let's take a look here. All right, 115. So I was able to increase almost pretty much 4 miles per hour right there. That equals to about 10 yards of carry. So that's a huge thing. Do that drill. 3 banging at the door, 3 full swing, and now you're ready to increase your club head speed. So I just added 4 miles per hour club head speed with lag alone, but like I mentioned early on in the video, getting a huge turn, so if you pair up getting a big turn and lag, now you're ready to get some serious club head speed in the golf swing and some serious distance. So Clay's gonna talk about that right now. He's gonna talk about getting a big full turn, and you're gonna wanna click on that iCard, because it's gonna take you to the full version of that video. All right, guys, so good luck as always, have fun, and play well.
But with the correct technique, we can all hit it with really good distance without a lot of muscular effort. And it all starts out, the very first thing you have to do is get a good powerful turn to load up the body. And it's not only in golf, but in all sports we have to rotate the body at least 90 degrees with the shoulders as you swing to the top. Preferably, we can go even a little bit past 90 to really get loaded up. That's going to allow us to have a lot of power. So we don't just have to look at golf for this. Let's actually look at other sports. They're rotating their body, then they're coming forward. So we have to get that load. We have to get this big shoulder turn to be able to create power in the golf swing. So in this series of videos, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. That's one of the first keys to getting power, and we're all going to get at least a 90-degree turn, if not more than that. I think you'll be surprised at what you can do. So let's go ahead and get started with the next series of videos, and I'm going to show you how to get this big, powerful turn.
All right, guys, so before we go, let's take a look at this in action with some of the top pros. Now here we're looking at Adam Scott, and you're going to see as he rotates to the top, good full shoulder turn. This is pretty typical of what I see with the top pros, a little past 90. Those guys are working on their flexibility, so sometimes they can get to 100 or even 110 degrees.